It's time now for the Matt Mumme Air Raid, brought to you in part by LaGrange Toyota. Now live to the Idle Hour Pub with Jack Mormon and LaGrange College head coach Matt Mumme.
Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Matt Mumme Football Show, the Air Raid Show, and you heard all the Air Raid going on there. What a great opening. Coleman, I don't know who's doing your producing, but that was awesome. Brett Thompson back at the station. Thank you so much. Doing a great job. Coach, how are you this evening?
I'm doing great, Jack. It's great to have you back. We certainly missed you last week. So
we had open house over at Hollisand Elementary, and for some reason they want me to focus on the main job that kind of pays the bills and keeps my family clothed. So
kind of a big deal.
Kind of a big deal when you have open house.
For the first time ever at LaGrange Toyota, get 0% financing for 60 months on any new RAV4 in stock. You heard that right. 0% financing for 60 months on any new RAV4 right now at LaGrange Toyota. That's 0% financing for 5 full years on any new RAV4. Hurry to the Toyota annual clearance event and get 0% financing for 60 months, plus tires for life on any new RAV4 at LaGrange Toyota. With approved credit, see dealer for details.
Everywhere you look on your campus, some event is happening, and that's the way you want it. But keeping your active campus clean and looking its best isn't easy. Nonetheless, National makes it look easy. Low staff turnover and a commitment to excellence allow National to ensure your campus from top to bottom, inside and out, is always perfect and spotless. Parents and students alike give us a 4.0, and we settle for nothing.
Check 1, 1, 2, 1. Check 1. Check 1, 1, 2. This is Jack Mormon broadcasting live from the Idle Hour Pub. We have the Lazy Magnolia Brewed in Kiln, Missouri. Just reading the signs there. Fat Tire. Got to be careful not to say that too often. People say I've got a flat tire, but...
Restorative treatments, mini dental implants, root canal therapy, sedation dentistry, as well as Botox and Juvederm treatments. Bell Dental Center. Visit their website at belldentalcenter.com.
Hello, folks. My name is Gerald Kemp, owner of Kemp's Dalton West Carpets in Noonan and Peachtree City, and Kemp's Carpets in LaGrange. I purchased this airtime on this station to apologize. Yes, that's right, to apologize to all of you listening. You see, when you come into any one of our 3 stores, you will not find that special can of paint for the bathroom. No washing machines. You see, at Kemp's, we specialize in one thing and one thing only. Floor covering. Kemp's Dalton West Carpets in Noonan, Peachtree City, Kemp's Carpets in LaGrange, where we do floor covering, and we do it right.
I don't know about you ladies, but I love to keep my car clean. The only problem is my schedule. I just don't have time to wash it myself. But I have found the place to go. The LaGrange Car Wash on Vernon Street in LaGrange. They have great prices, and I always feel comfortable there. They do an amazing job. And if that's not enough to get you to give them a try, they also get you in and out in no time. LaGrange Car Wash on Vernon Street in LaGrange. Open 8:30 to 6, Monday through Saturday. Just look for the giant gorilla at the LaGrange Car Wash.
Now back to the Matt Mumme Air Raid with Jack Mormon and LaGrange College head coach Matt Mumme.
Welcome back to the Air Raid. Jack Mormon, Coach Matt Mumme. You're also joined by Coach Robert Cunningham. Coach, welcome to the show.
Thank you to have me. I appreciate it.
All right, man. We're going to be talking a lot of LaGrange College Panther football. And, of course, last week we had the opening game against Birmingham Southern. That was a game that they came in, of course, very excited about as we went into their place last year. Double overtime victory against Birmingham Southern. A very exciting ball game. Your first as official head coach for the start of the season. I know that was a great win for you. And tell you what, the first half started off well. I think about the defense. They got down inside the 20 a couple of times. The defense was able to stop them and get the ball back to the offense. Offense getting a chance to score in that first quarter and a couple other scores in the second. I just was really proud of what I was seeing out of the guys in the first ball game of the season.
Yeah, I was excited because, we knew that defense had tremendously improved from last year, and we were kind of curious on how our offense was going to play. And so to have the fast start, that was nice because I think, in the last couple of years, we've been more of a slow starting team and usually trying to play from behind to win games. And so to jump out in front this year was definitely impressive, and we were excited that the guys had came out and had the excitement that they had. and executed their jobs and did what they were supposed to do, and we took the lead, and at halftime it was 21-3.
You know, I think about the way that things were. You mentioned a lot of new guys. You had a new quarterback coming in, a lot of young guys on the line, and you know, that's always, especially in a team that is so heavy with pass as the air raid offense is. You've got to have guys that understand protection, understand how to take care of their quarterback. And you know, if I'm not mistaken, I hadn't looked at all the stats, but I don't think that he was hurried more than twice, and I think he maybe only sacked once in the whole ball game.
He actually wasn't sacked at all. So,
okay.
So that was a huge, you know, in our air raid offense, it's huge when you're going to throw the ball 40, 50 times, not to give up a sack. That's pretty impressive.
Mm.
And Coach Cunningham has done a tremendous job. And for those people out there that don't know, Coach Cunningham's relatively new. You know, our O-line coach from last year left us with about 16 days before camp started. And so I was very fortunate to go out and find somebody of such a high quality as Coach Cunningham from University of Central Arkansas and get him here quickly. And he's really integrated himself quick and done such a great job with such a young group. You know, I mean, we got a sophomore left tackle, sophomore left guard, sophomore center, you know, senior right guard, and then a junior right tackle.
Mm-hmm.
But just, you know, a group that he's really had to build some cohesiveness really quickly with.
Coach, I know that you've got a lot of guys there on the line. Just looking on the sidelines, you see a lot of beef there, a lot of guys to choose from. In fact, I know a couple of guys, the Hernandez boy come through Troop High School. Yes, I know him from his time there. Yes, but how do you build a unit that quick and get these guys ready? I mean, because really, I think about it, they were very effective. But I don't think we had more than one negative yard in the ball game either.
Yeah, correctly. We only had one negative rushing yard, and that was on one of our draws. But you know, being able to bring a unit together, especially a younger unit, it's a little bit easier, just because the fact that they're a little bit more impressionable, mm-hmm. and you can go ahead and set your ways and what you want. Mm-hmm. And most of the time, younger guys are a little bit more hungrier than guys that have already, juniors, seniors that have been there and done it their way or another coach's way for so long.
Mm-hmm. Now, how long did it take you to learn the air raid offense? Because I think that would have been a great learning curve for you as well.
He had 2 days.
Yeah, I really had 2 days. But I was somewhat familiar with it with a coach that I had worked under, Bill Best, who's now at Stephen F. Austin. He did that at West Texas A&M, which is a Division II school. So I had about 2 to 3 years kind of working with protections-wise and everything like that, run game too. So I was familiar with it. But it's not a very hard offense to learn, especially for the offensive line. It's just trying to build protections. You know, that's probably the biggest thing is the protections that come in with it.
All right, we're going to take a break. When we come back, we got lots more to talk about. We'll talk a little bit about the second half of this past week's ball game. We'll talk about our players of the week and also talk about next week as we'll travel to Berry. But right now, you're listening to the Air Raid Show right here with Coach Matt Mumme from LaGrange College here on Eagle Sports.
For the first time ever at LaGrange Toyota, get 0% financing for 72 months on any new Camry in stock. You heard that right. 0% financing for 72 months on any new Camry. Right now at LaGrange Toyota. That's 0% financing for 6 full years on any new Camry. Hurry to the Toyota annual clearance event and get 0% financing for 72 months. Plus tires for life on any new Camry at LaGrange Toyota. With approved credit, see dealer for details.
Kemp's Carpet, your locally owned and operated carpet professional since 1977. Owned by Gerald Kemp and his sons, Brent and Jeff. They are your Mohawk, Shaw, and Armstrong certified flooring dealer with a huge inventory of carpet and vinyl flooring. They have a wonderful installation crew that gets the job done right, so you'll be enjoying your flooring for years and years. So drop in and pick it out. They'll measure and get a free estimate to you quick. Kemp's Carpet, located at 1287 Lafayette Parkway in LaGrange, or on the web at daltonwest.com. And you can like them on Facebook at Kemp's Carpet.
I don't know about you ladies, but I love to keep my car clean. The only problem is my schedule. I just don't have time to wash it myself. But I have found the place to go. The LaGrange Car Wash on Vernon Street in LaGrange. They have great prices, and I always feel comfortable there. They do an amazing job. And if that's not enough to get you to give them a try, they also get you in and out in no time. LaGrange Car Wash on Vernon Street in LaGrange. Open 8:30 to 6, Monday through Saturday. Just look for the giant gorilla at the LaGrange Car Wash.
Every Everywhere you look on your campus, some event is happening, and that's the way you want it. But keeping your active campus clean and looking its best isn't easy. Nonetheless, National makes it look easy. Low staff turnover and a commitment to excellence allow National to ensure your campus from top to bottom, inside and out, is always perfect and spotless. Parents and students alike give us a 4.0, and we settle for nothing less. You'll like having National on the job.
Visit us at teamnational.com to see what National can do for you.
When you choose a dentist, you want to know that you made the right decision. So where do you start? Go to BellDentalCenter.com. That's the right way to begin to know Dr. Bell and his staff. And then drop in at 106 Corporate Plaza Drive in LaGrange and visit with the staff. And you'll know that this is the right place for you and your family. Bell Dental Center offers comprehensive dentistry with an emphasis on aesthetics, restorative treatments, mini dental implants, root canal therapy, sedation dentistry, as well as Botox and Juvederm treatments. Bell Dental Center. Visit their website at BellDentalCenter.com.
You're listening to the Matt Mumme Air Raid with Jack Mormon and LaGrange College head coach Matt Mumme.
Welcome back to our show here from the Idle Hour Pub. I invite you to come out and join us tonight. Having a great time here. There's plenty of room over on the other side if you want to come on out and join us. I know I've got some fish over there. I got fish and chips tonight. My wife's nodding at me, so I've got that over there waiting on us. So we'll continue to talk about the ball game. Going into halftime, they're up 21-3, if I'm not mistaken. The guys are kind of hitting on all cylinders, especially that second quarter, scoring 2 touchdowns in there. Josh Hardrick, man, just what a tremendous job he did as a receiver for you in that ball game.
Yeah, and Josh Hardrick's our Offensive Player of the Week, which is sponsored by Kemp's Flooring, and so we appreciate Kim's for doing that. But, Josh played outside receiver for us last year, and him and Marcellus shared that spot. And Coach Huggins, our receivers coach, and I sat down and talked about it. And Coach Huggins was like, well, why don't we slide Josh in? And then that way we've got some talent, a guy that's played and had a lot of reps, and we slid him in. And so we did. And he had a good spring, and he had a great camp, and he had a great first game.
Yeah.
He caught, 8 balls for, I think, 90 yards and 3 touchdowns. So he got the hat trick on the first one. So that's, our hats off to him, and he's done a tremendous job.
As we were broadcasting the game, one of the things we were kind of talking about is that you're not afraid to call a play that's thrown across the middle, especially as deep as they seem to be playing us, because they know that passing is such a big part of our offense. And y'all really played the middle of the field quite a bit in that ball game.
No, we really did. We know Coach Garfinkel does a good job, and their guys, we knew what kind of coverages they were going to be in and what kind of fronts. We knew they weren't going to blitz very much because they weren't going to take the chances against our receivers, and our receivers just did a tremendous job getting into the holes, and our O-line did a great job of giving Connor the time he needed to find those holes. And so, we really had a lot of success throwing the ball and moving it around to a lot of receivers. I think we had 9 or 10 receivers catch balls, so that's tremendous when you're doing that.
Yep. Now, flipping over to the second half, we come out, and the third quarter was rough. We couldn't really get things clicking on offense to start off, and then they had a couple of long drives that we got some points on the board for them. And really, for me, the second half turned around on we were driving back down on an end zone play that they had, to me, a phantom interception. From our vantage point, it looked like a one-hop that the young man caught. Of course, like any good young man, he's going to play it out like, hey, look at what I just caught. But so I don't blame him at all. That's just what you do. But it was a pivotal part in the ball game.
Yeah, I got, we drove it down, and we'd already missed a field goal earlier that would have given us a little larger lead. And I called up to Coach Chambers in the box, and I said, look, it's 4th and 8. What do you think? I'm going to go for it. And he said, yeah. He said, let's do it. And I said, okay. So we called a great play. And again, Josh Hardrick made an unbelievable catch between 3 guys. Connor put it right there in front of him, and we picked up the 4th down. And so I got greedy. I really, in hindsight, we kind of talked about as a staff, I probably should have came up and ran the ball, but I felt like we had them back on their heels. And I thought, well, if we've got them backed up and we've got them back on their heels, let's go ahead and try and put the dagger in. And again, I don't think the young man made the play for Birmingham Southern. A lot of people that were in the stadium said they saw it skip, and unfortunately, in small college football, we don't get to review it, and so
I wish they could have put it up on the little jumbotron, though. Yeah. Just to let everybody at least see
it. And that's just part of the game. Yeah. And you got to deal with it, and you got to overcome adversity, and and you got to make plays.
Well, it was a ball game that we were fighting to the very end. Of course, 29-28 your final score, and it wasn't about want to, just the late interception too, going back the other way into the end zone was a really tough play for us to overcome.
Yeah, it really was. I mean, I saw a little bit of momentum shift there, and I think ever since that point we fought to try and get it back, and it was just tough, and we had a tough time, and we've talked about that all week, to our guys that we have to be more disciplined and we can't relax,
yeah.
And I think coming out of the half we relaxed a little bit.
All right, we're going to take another break. When we come back, we'll talk about the players of the game. We've mentioned one, we'll give you the others, and start looking ahead to next week right here on the Matt Mumme Air Raid Football Show.
For the first time ever at LaGrange Toyota, get 0% financing for 60 months on any new RAV4 in stock. You heard that right. 0% financing for 60 months on any new RAV4 right now at LaGrange Toyota. That's 0% financing for 5 full years on any new RAV4. Hurry to the Toyota annual clearance event and get 0% financing for 60 months, plus tires for life on any new RAV4 at LaGrange Toyota. With approved credit, see dealer for details.
When you choose a dentist, you want to know that you made the right decision. So where do you start? Go to BellDentalCenter.com. That's the right way to begin to know Dr. Bell and his staff. And then drop in at 106 Corporate Plaza Drive in LaGrange and visit with the staff. And you'll know that this is the right place for you and your family. Bell Dental Center offers comprehensive dentistry with an emphasis on aesthetics, restorative treatments, mini dental implants, root canal therapy, sedation dentistry, as well as Botox and Juvederm treatments. Bell Dental Center. Visit their website at BellDentalCenter.com.
I don't know about you ladies, but I love to keep my car clean. The only problem is my schedule. I just don't have time to wash it myself. But I have found the place to go. The LaGrange Car Wash on Vernon Street in LaGrange. They have great prices, and I always feel comfortable there. They do an amazing job. And if that's not enough to get you to give them a try, they also get you in and out in no time. LaGrange Car Wash on Vernon Street in LaGrange. Open 8:30 to 6, Monday through Saturday. Just look for the giant gorilla at the LaGrange Car Wash.
Hello, folks. My name is Gerald Kemp, owner of Kemp's Dalton West Carpets in Noonan and Peachtree City, and Kemp's Carpets in LaGrange. I purchased this airtime on this station to apologize. Yes, that's right, to apologize to all of you listening. You see, when you come into any one of our 3 stores, you will not find that special can of paint for the bathroom. No washing machines. You see, at Kemp's, we specialize in one thing and one thing only: floor covering. Kemp's Dalton West Carpets in Noonan, Peachtree City, and Kemp's Carpets in LaGrange, where we do floor covering, and we do it right.
Everywhere you look on your campus, some event is happening, and that's the way you want it. But keeping your active campus clean and looking its best isn't easy. Nonetheless, National makes it look easy. Low staff turnover and a commitment to excellence allow National to ensure your campus from top to bottom, inside and out, is always perfect and spotless. Parents and students alike give us a 4.0, and we settle for nothing less. You'll like having National on the job.
Visit us at TeamNational.com to see what National can do for you.
Now back to the Matt Mumme Air Raid with Jack Mormon and LaGrange College head coach Matt Mumme.
Welcome back to the Air Raid Football Show. Jack Mormon, Coach Matt Mumme, also Coach Robert Cunningham joining us. The O-line, hey, got to love getting the O-line coach up in here. As a former offensive lineman myself, I know with my skinniness, it's hard to believe that. But we were talking about our players of the game. We mentioned Josh Hardrick, the Kemp's offensive player of the game with 3 touchdowns in the ball game. Let's go over to the defensive side, because I tell you what, we're very impressed with a couple of guys. Penn did a great job from his free safety position. But also Darius Jordan had a great ball game.
Yeah, our defensive player of the week, which is brought to you by Hutchinson Trailer, is Darius Jordan. And Darius, has really made me proud. He's a young man that came in, was an underweight wide receiver for us, has, caught a few balls in his first couple of years, and came to us last spring and said, look, I want to move to corner. I played it in high school. I feel more comfortable. And Coach Chambers and I talked, and I thought it was a great move. We needed a guy over there. And I tell you what, he has just done a tremendous job. And he's, for someone of his size, and he really had a great offseason. He looks, a lot more physical than what he did last year. But he will knock your head off.
Yeah.
And he did a great job in the game. Our defense, kind of let the offense get down there a couple times, but shut the door and never let them have any hope. And Darius actually picked a ball off in the back of the end zone.
I think it was at least 3, maybe 4 times they got inside the red zone and walked away with no points.
Right.
And I was just really, really impressed with Coach Chambers and the whole defense. Special teams, of course, the third part of that. Talk about our special teams player of the game.
Yes, I mean, we had some things that weren't great on the special teams, but then so that we're going to have to work out. But Patrick Gooden was a bright spot, and Patrick's just such a great young man. He's a junior for us, and he
caught a ball too,
also,
didn't he?
Yeah, he's also a receiver. I think the funniest story on him last year was when we came back and beat Averett, and he caught a ball down the sideline, and one of the Averett guys was like, "Was that their punter that just caught a ball on us?" We're really not very good. But, so it's kind of a funny moment. But, so our BSN Sports Special Teams Player of the Week was Patrick Gooden, who averaged 48 yards on punting. So
he really flipped the field several times in the ball game to help us out. Of course, it was a difficult ball game in that we did fall 29-28. Looking at my thing, we got one more break to get in. All right, we're going to go ahead and get one more break, and we come back. Let's talk about going to Berry and what we can expect and what we hope our Panthers can do as we'll travel next week. Right now, you're listening to the Matt Mumme Air Raid Football Show right here on Eagle Sports.
For the first time ever at LaGrange Toyota, get 0% financing for 72 months on any new Camry in stock. You heard that right. 0% financing for 72 months on any new Camry. Right now at LaGrange Toyota. That's 0% financing for 6 full years on any new Camry. Hurry to the Toyota annual clearance event and get 0% financing for 72 months. Plus tires for life on any new Camry at LaGrange Toyota. With approved credit, see dealer for details.
When you choose a dentist, you want to know that you made the right decision. So where do you start? Go to BellDentalCenter.com. That's the right way to begin to know Dr. Bell and his staff. And then drop in at 106 Corporate Plaza Drive in LaGrange and visit with the staff. And you'll know that this is the right place for you and your family. Bell Dental Center offers comprehensive dentistry with an emphasis on aesthetics, restorative treatments, mini dental implants, root canal therapy, sedation dentistry, as well as Botox and Juvederm treatments. Bell Dental Center. Visit their website at BellDentalCenter.com.
I don't know about you ladies, but I love to keep my car clean. The only problem is my schedule. I just don't have time to wash it myself. But I have found the place to go. The LaGrange Car Wash on Vernon Street in LaGrange. They have great prices, and I always feel comfortable there. They do an amazing job. And if that's not enough to get you to give them a try, they also get you in and out in no time. LaGrange Car Wash on Vernon Street in LaGrange. Open 8:30 to 6, Monday through Saturday. Just look for the giant gorilla at the LaGrange Car Wash.
Kemp's Carpet, your locally owned and operated carpet professional since 1977. Owned by Gerald Kemp and his sons, Brent and Jeff. They are your Mohawk, Shaw, and Armstrong certified flooring dealer with a huge inventory of carpet and vinyl flooring. They have a wonderful installation crew that gets the job done right, so you'll be enjoying your flooring for years and years. So drop in and pick it out. They'll measure and get a free estimate to you quick. Kemp's Carpet, located at 1287 Lafayette Parkway in LaGrange, or on the web at daltonwest.com. And you can like them on Facebook at Kemp's Carpet.
Everywhere you look on your campus, some event is happening, and that's the way you want it. But keeping your active campus clean and looking its best isn't easy. Nonetheless, National makes it look easy. Low staff turnover and a commitment to excellence allow National to ensure your campus from top to bottom, inside and out, is always perfect and spotless. Parents and students alike give us a 4.0, and we settle for nothing less. You'll like having National on the job.
Visit us at teamnational.com to see what National can do for you.
You're listening to the Matt Mumme Air Raid with Jack Mormon and LaGrange College head coach Matt Mumme.
All right, I got to say we got the best pre-show music in the world. That's really awesome. I love that music.
Coleman's gone way above.
Oh man, just the production values of this show are just off the charts. We've talked about our players of the game. We're looking now to go forward to Berry. We get to break in a new stadium.
Yeah, we do. And Coach K, who used to be here as the defensive coordinator, he's a great guy, and he's really done a tremendous job with that program. It hasn't really necessarily shown for them on the side of a lot of wins, but they're really young. They're only 2 years into the program, so we're going to see a lot of sophomores and juniors this year.
Been there, done that. Well,
they're a very smart football team. They played us really hard into double overtime last year, and their guys don't make a lot of mistakes, and so that's what impresses me most about what Coach K does and just getting those guys in the right situation. So we'll have our hands full, but we need to go up and take care of business.
Well, you're coming off a loss, walking into this next ball game. Haven't gotten into the conference yet, but how do you motivate these guys? How do you help them to walk away from a pretty tough defeat into the expectation of winning in this one?
Yeah, we're still building, and I think all our guys realize that. We've got 8 seniors this year, and we've got 20 to 21 juniors, and then we got a bunch of sophomores. Of course, we got like 80 freshmen, and so where we're at right now is we're still in the building process. And what I told the guys after the game is like, look, I'm going to take the blame for this one. It's my fault. I called a bad play at a point in time that we probably could have gone down and just iced the game, and we didn't do it. And I got a little greedy, but we never said we were going to win all of them. And rivalry games, as you can turn on the TV every weekend and see, you never know how they're going to turn out.
Right.
And and we're kind of starting this rivalry game with Barry too. So, I told our guys, we got to go up there and play hard, and you got to give it all you got, and you got to do it until that last second ticks off the clock. And if you don't and you relax a little bit like we did in the second half, then we can find ourselves in a spot we don't want to be in. So I think it's important for our guys to just be the most excited team and for us to have a great week of work and go up there and really be energized when the game starts.
Well, and, you never know that while you never want to lose a ball game, can you take things from it to grow for the future? And, understanding, hey, guys, we were up 21-3 at half. We can't give up. You can never let up, and you got to keep your foot on the gas the entire time in the ball game.
There was a lot for us to build off of from the first half, and then there was a lot for us to fix out of the second half. And so, hopefully the kids are getting that, and these young men will respond in the way they need to. They just, it's like, I told them, it's like, guys, we don't get credit for the first half. Mm-hmm. Unfortunately, it's the whole game, and so we've got to put it all together, and we've got to work as one team and go out there and get the win.
Well, if folks want to travel, they'll be going to Barry to watch the ball game. Hope we have a lot of folks there. I think that it's really exciting to have your fans there. I know last year we went to Birmingham Southern. What a great atmosphere that was to have so many Panthers there, Panther fans there. And it's not a big trip to head up the road to Barry.
No, and I think we'll have great. We had our JV game, which I want to send a shout out to all those JV guys Sunday. We played Birmingham Southern over at their place. We had spectacular fan support, and our guys beat Birmingham Southern 35-21. So it was a huge win for our JV program, something that in the history of the LaGrange College JV program hasn't been really that good. And so we were really excited that we've turned over a new leaf right there. But to see the fans travel just for the JV game, so I really feel like we'll probably get some good fan support for Barry.
Of course, the band's coming.
Yeah, of course, we're bringing the band. Now you've let the cat out of the bag.
Oh, man, no, shoot.
Coach K's probably listening.
I hope no one from Barry's listening to us that the band's coming. But it is very exciting to have that sort of support. Also, I think the band added a really nice element to the home game this past week.
There's no doubt. I mean, Josh Roberts is doing a great job with that deal, and he's from Noonan. But, it gives you that game day atmosphere and that football feel and that fall feel, and that's what's great.
It's about all coming together. My thanks to Coach Cunningham for joining us here.
Yep.
Hopefully we'll have you later on through the year after a big win.
Hopefully.
To talk about Lyman. Coach, great start to the season as far as our radio show. I've already had about 6 texts already of folks listening to us and enjoying what's going on. We invite you to join us next week here at the Idle Hour Pub for the Coach Matt Mumme Air Raid Show. We want you to come and join us and enjoy some of the great food and atmosphere here at the Idle Hour. We want to really build this up to have a lot of fun on Tuesday nights.
Yeah, no doubt.
All right. For Coach Cunningham, for Coach Mumme, I'm Jack Mormon, and we'll see you next week on the radio.
Thanks for listening to the Matt Mumme Air Raid live from the Idle Hour Pub with Jack Mormon and LaGrange College head coach Matt Mumme. The Matt Mumme Air Raid was brought to you in part by LaGrange Toyota.